In a little toy shop tucked at the corner of a cheerful street, a blue balloon named Blue hung quietly by the window. Every night he looked up at the sky, eyes full of wonder. "I want to go to the moon," he whispered to the other balloons. "The moon? You must be joking," laughed Red, a bouncy party balloon. "Yeah," added Yellow, "we're balloons. We float a little, make kids smile, then pop or deflate. The moon's not for us." But Blue wasn't discouraged. He gazed up night after night, imagining what it would feel like to drift through stars in silence. "I don't know how, but I want to try," Blue said softly, holding on to his dream tighter than the string around his waist. One sunny afternoon, a girl named Nene came into the shop with her mother. "I want the blue one," she said, pointing at Blue. Blue's heart fluttered. This was his chance. Nene tied him gently to her wrist and skipped home. She was planning to decorate the garden for her puppy's birthday, but just as they arrived, a sudden gust of wind blew hard. Snap! "Oh no, my balloon!" Nene cried as the string slipped from her hand. Blue soared into the sky, spinning joyfully. "I'm free!" he shouted inside. He floated higher and higher above rooftops and trees. "This is it! I'm on my way to the moon!" As Blue drifted above the town, he passed birds, bees, and clouds. "Where are you off to, Balloon?" asked a curious pigeon. "To the moon," Blue called back. "Ha! You are a balloon, not a spaceship." Blue ignored the giggles. He had a goal. Then he noticed something fluttering nearby, a plastic bag spinning in the wind. "Hi there," the bag said. "I'm Gus. Got caught in the breeze. No idea where I'm going." "I'm Blue. I'm going to the moon." "The moon? Huh. Sounds crazy. I'm in." Soon they were joined by a tattered paper kite named Winky, who got caught in a power line and had broken free. "I may be ripped, but I still have wind in my tail. Count me in." Together, the odd trio floated higher, propelled by dreams, the wind, and a sprinkle of courage. The sky darkened. A storm began to form. "Go back," the storm clouds rumbled. "You don't belong here." Winds howled. Lightning flashed. Gus flipped and spun. Winky was torn on the edge. Blue wobbled and started to panic. "What if I pop? What if I fall?" But something deep inside whispered, "If you give up now, you'll never know how far you could have gone." With a deep breath, Blue steadied himself. "I will keep going," he shouted into the wind. The clouds, stunned by his voice, paused. Slowly, the storm began to fade. The stars returned, twinkling like tiny encouragers. The sky opened wide, and they rose higher than ever before.
cold silence wrapped around them. The earth looked far below, and ahead was a pale silver glow. "The moon," Glue whispered. They weren't close enough to land on it, but they were closer than any balloon had ever been. Gus sighed. "We may not touch it, but we got farther than anyone believed we could." Winky nodded. Dreams aren't always about landing. Sometimes they're about daring to fly. They drifted peacefully under the stars, proud of what they had done. Back on Earth, Nene looked up at the sky. "Mom, look! I think that's my balloon. It's still flying." Her mother smiled. "Maybe not to the moon, but in its heart, it's already there." Moral of the story: a balloon may be light and fragile. The wind might toss it in every direction, but if it believes in its dream and dares to rise, it can reach heights no one imagined. Sometimes the journey is the dream.